One of my favourite times of day at State Library Victoria is 10 a.m. when you look outside and there's a queue of people and the doors open and people rush through. So many of them have their own spots that they go to, and it's just that reinforcement of what an important institution this is.
The State Library is the very first place I've ever been to in Melbourne, so that's why I feel like kind of connected to this library. And once I got into the place and the desks where you sit by and study, I felt like it's really calm, it's really soothing. I kept studying for hours. I didn't feel much lonely as I feel when I'm studying back home. I do love this place, it's one of my favorites.
Vision 2020 is a once-in-a-generation transformation of this wonderful State Library Victoria, and the Hanson Little Foundation's very generous $3.5 million donation is a vital part of that. That will help us develop Hanson Hall, a collaborative space at the Swanston Street end of the building, and a new event space with cutting-edge technology which will enable us to tap into some of the greatest minds and institutions around the world and connect them with communities across Victoria.
I've always thought that the hall at the front was ideally suited to community work, and it's a beautiful space, and I think once we start to get the Western Light coming through with the renovation, I just know that it will be highly sought after and very desirable and very beautiful.
The first time I visited the library was in 2005, which was the first year we were in Australia. How I learned English was from borrowing audiobooks and also the hardcovers and just reading along to it. I think in the sincerest way possible I can say it, I love this library. I don't suppose anyone can pinpoint exactly what the State Library means to Victorians, and I think we just have to learn to appreciate it. That's the best way we can acknowledge this space.
The event space will be a special space on a number of levels. Having reach into the regions is of particular interest because the regions tend to miss out on a number of the connections that can be made now technologically. So whether it's into New York or whether it's into Benalla, I think both are going to create a lot of interest and a lot of real value.
The State Library is an absolutely beautiful building. It's a classical Melbourne icon, worth preserving, worth enhancing, and we'd love to play our part in making sure that it survives forever.
Philanthropic support is so important, and we have been so grateful to the generous donors who have supported Vision 2020. Without them, we could not have had the ambition that we have now, and as we start building, we know that this is only going to make a great library even better.
You need somewhere that actually encourages you to study, and a place where you feel like you're surrounded by people that are there for the same purpose. And that's what I actually found here in State Library.